Good afternoon, class. ESLL51, page 16. Keep a conversation going. So focusing here on speaking skills. Keeping a conversation going is considered polite and is an important communication skill. Here are some ways to do it. Show the speaker that you are listening and are interested in what they are saying. Look at her, nod your head, and comment on what she says. I'm going to Australia this summer. Oh, really? That's wonderful. Ask a follow-up question. Avoid yes, no questions. Use WH questions instead. WH questions require speakers to give more information in their answers. What are you going to do there? How's the weather in July? Which cities are you visiting? Okay, so first and foremost, in a conversation, it is very important to have a positive body language. So eye contact is important. Make sure your body is facing towards the speaker, and nodding your head and listening shows that you are paying attention, okay? Making comments is a great strategy also, as far as that's wonderful, and even repeating information. So I'm going to Australia this summer. Wonderful. What is there to do in Australia in the summer, right? So listen for keywords, Australia, summer, repeat those keywords, ask questions. So avoid yes, no questions, and WH questions are ideal. Essentially, my recommendation are open-ended questions. So WH questions are great for an open discussion. Who, what, when, where, why. My favorite comment when I don't know what to say in a conversation, tell me more. Tell me more is a great way to ask and request for more details, and it gets the speaker talking. It also allows for me to try and process information, try and understand what's if I need time to think as far as what to say. Tell me more. Oh, really? And it does take practice and time and skill. So I'm going to Australia this summer. What are you going to do there? Who are you going with? When in the summer are you going? Why are you going there? These types of questions, WH questions, will get the speaker to answer more and keep the conversation going, right? And so while they continue to speak, it is important, again, to maintain that body language, that you are paying attention, repeat the details to show that you are understanding. And I like to laugh. I like to smile. I like to try and make the conversation, depending on the audience, right? If it's a friend, I like to make it a fun conversation. Laughing is great. If it's my supervisor or my boss or a coworker, it's a very professional conversation. And so it's okay. Knowing the audience is important. If it is my supervisor, I wouldn't make too many jokes, right? Because he or she may be asking about something that is very serious about work. And so listening, not just hearing, but listening is important. And again, knowing that audience, who you are speaking with, and also ratios. So a ratio is how much time you should be speaking and how much time you should be listening. I think that's a very important thing to consider. In a conversation, it should be back and forth, like a tennis match, back and forth, back and forth. But when you are not talking, you are listening. And when you are talking, the audience should be listening, right? And so, yes, keep a good ratio. I would say 50-50 is good. If you are the audience is a supervisor or in a work setting, sometimes that ratio may be 70% listening, 80% listening, and less talking on your part. So hopefully this helps you in keeping a conversation going.